So this is the game. You build a picture by following instructions to complete each rope. Clicking and dragging. Start and end routes by wrapping around a pin with loop instructions. So it's like we're weaving with wool. Pay attention to which direction you need to go. Looping around pins in clockwise and anti-clockwise can give different effects. Don't make mistakes. Looping the wrong way around a pin will stop you from progressing. Replay levels with New Game Plus to unlock new colours and frames. Most importantly, relax, have fun, and create. Thank you for trying WooLoop. You are amazing. WooLoop. Oh, hang on. I didn't have my thing on because I was recording. There it is. Baby. Thank you, Lala, for the 9 months. That is a Twitch baby, and I appreciate the resub. Thank you. So I did this rocket just to test it, and I thought, yeah, that's nice. Stream it. And we're in. Make some balloons, apparently. Let me try and get a nice... We'll go here. I can do colours now, apparently. Let's have a pink balloon. Huh? Does anyone do any knitting? Different types are there? Like what's the words? Knitting and threading, wooling. Meta balloon. Oh, it's changing the colours for me. Okay. Oh, hang on. Go around that one. Yoink. I did something once. My aunt taught me something for like an afternoon. I can't remember exactly what it was. I don't know if it was knitting with the big needles or if it was... I feel like maybe... I couldn't get the hang of those, I don't think. It was something like that. Hey, what's happening here? Wait. Oh, I have to go around this way. There we go. And I can remember one time in school we did like cross stitch, I think, just from like a template. And I can remember as a kid being like, this well cool. I can make this to stitches on it. Oh, around there, around there, around there. There we go. Coyote, thank you so much for the 250. How you doing? Happy Friday. Thank you for the support. Crochet. So is crochet different to knitting? We can zoom in too. Get real close. Oh. 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 Ah, he's blown it. Hit. Hit. Wait, hang on. Oh, oh, bloody hell. Round there. Round that one? Round that one. Too zoomed in. There we go. Shh, chill times. How's this a balloon? What are these bottom bits? The balloon's popping? Absolute chaos down here. Is this one of those trust the process type of art things? Where you're like, what is this? What are they doing? And it slowly comes together. And then you're like, oh my god. That looks crazy. They were doing some crazy thing and then they like flipped the painting upside down. They painted it upside down. It was crazy. They just scattered glue and glitter and stuff over a board and then they flipped it in the air and then it just made a picture. It's wonderful. Paid £60 to see it at the Tate. You must go. You must go. Alright. They nailed the music. Like a sad goodbye in an anime. I would assume, as someone that hasn't watched anime. But I know I'm right. pink balloon. Crochet, you can make like little stuffed dolls and stuff. Does crochet have the big needles? What's the most relaxing hobby that you have? Or if you don't have one, what's the most relaxing hobby you'd like to have? Or to make more time for in the future? Or if you had the money? Or whatever. Dream book. Your hobby. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh, around. That way. That way. That way. This is very relaxing. I wonder if this is on mobile or like tablets. It feels like it would be pretty cool to do it with like touchscreen. It's nice with the mouse too though. Also the kind of thing that would be good on a big tablet for like old people or like non-gamers, you know? Oh, what are we doing here? Just rolling around? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, well now I've got to unwrap all this. How do arrows work? There we go. Usually they point in the direction you want to go. Oh, we're on our way. Balloons. Love a balloon. Another joyful thing from childhood, you know? Happy Meals and balloons. It's Nostalgia Friday. When was the last time you had a balloon? Maybe like at a theme park, right? Like when do adults get balloons? Maybe you're lucky enough to have a birthday and someone gets you a balloon. But otherwise kind of like theme parks and stuff, right? Didn't balloon. Sketching, embroidery. Oh, go around again. Oh, hang on. Make sure it's the right way. There should be like a little Pooh Bear on the bottom of these balloons. Hey! Oh, it actually looks cute. Creative. Well done. Affirmation. Making a jellyfish with embroidery. Watching chill British TV shows. Stole one from a birthday party. I can remember when I was really small, I had a balloon that my dad got me, which was like a banana with legs. You ever get those? They're like from the proper party shop or the balloon shop. They're like balloon people. And they have little concertina legs with like made of card or paper. And they like balance on them. And I had a little banana in a tuxedo. And as he slowly deflated, and he slowly, over the days, went further and further down on his legs, these little concertina accordion legs all squished up until he was on the floor. And it was actually very sad, but in the end, but it was nice on the actual birthday. But then I had to slowly watch him die. Right, let's make some tea, apparently this is. It's like a pot of tea or something. Tea's relaxing. Loop it round. Balloons always come with a hint of sadness, don't they? Because you'd always lose one. Let it go. One of the most helpless feelings in the world, watching a balloon drift off into the sky. It's like, oh, that's that gone because I can't fly. Teaches an important lesson. Go buy yourself a balloon. Oh, wrong way. Scoop around here. What's this? Like steam off of the tea, maybe? I think we're making. Oh, don't get it wrong. Like operation. Pretty unique idea, isn't it? Oh, no, hang on, let go. There you go. Balloon animal hobby. Making the old balloon animals. The squeaking. So you're saying balloons make you nervous. That's very common too, I think, actually, isn't it? It's like the fear of the popping there. Jump scare. Oh. Hang on, how do I... There we go. Huh? Around that way. Excuse you. Should I zoom out a little bit? Oh yeah, you can see what this is going to be now. Oh wow, just with that little bit. Before it was just like, what are these dots on this paper? Now you can totally see how that's going to be like a teacup. No. Do you guys like clowns? Clowns, yes or a no? Because they would always show up at kids' birthday parties and stuff, wouldn't they, occasionally? Someone to get a clown for a tenner. Squeak some balloon animals together. That way. There are some scary clowns, like, in media and stuff, but I think clowns are alright. I never had an issue with clowns. Always liked them at the circus and whatever. Oh, hang on, go around that way. Maybe I just get them being one myself. We prefer the term jester. Okay. Oh, this is the top of the mug. Well, round and round we go. Yo. Yeah, in horrors they're scary. But then I don't like equate that to like if I just saw a clown doing stuff on the street, right? But I think some people have, like, they don't like them in horrors and then they're like, now I hate all clowns. Which is fair enough, I guess. Coming together. Yeah, the It movies are fun. When I was young, like, that is the film that gave me the most nightmares, was the original It. So scary. I was way too young to watch that, and, like, I had nightmares for a very long time. For, like, weeks, I was waking up in the night. A clown coming to get me, daddy. Like, bloody hell. I'd watched it around a friend's house. They had so many like films that I should not have seen at that age, but whenever I stayed around there, it was like they just had tapes that would just go on. We watched it one night. Dad was not happy. My dad used to he would love to share films with me and want me to watch good films, but if they had adult stuff in, even just swear words or violent scene stuff that I was clearly too young for, he had watched it before and he'd I can remember we'd watch stuff and he'd fast forward through scenes, but he still wanted me to see certain films and experience them and stuff and watch them with me, but then he would fast forward, which I always thought was pretty sweet. Then I would just go to my friends and watch the whole thing and be like, nightmares. And undo all that good work. Tea! Tea! I reckon that's a nice British tea in a china teacup with a dash of honey. Are clowns still in business? Still clowns out there putting postings up for birthday parties? They must be, right? They must be. That and magicians. Or a magic clown. Corner both ends of the market. Tea! Star signs. Let's see this one. Bloody hell, it's so intimidating, isn't it? It's like multi-pieces of a puzzle at first. And you just see all the pieces out on the table and you go, oh my god. Or a Lego or something, and you think, I'll never do that. And then it starts piece by piece, step by step, instruction by instruction, to work itself out. Zoom, zoom, around that way, around that way. Someone somewhere is speedrunning this. Nice. What is that? What is that star sign? Are we not going to know what they are individually? Maybe somebody knows. Maybe somebody can tell. The constellations. I think there's a comet passing pretty close to Earth soon, right? For this generation, I think at the end of February. Some green one's going to be super close. Whenever I see these things, I never end up seeing them though. I get them on my TikTok and they're like, this is happening, go outside, have a look. I'm like, I ain't seen nothing. You'll see it passing by. The moon will be at its biggest. There's gonna be some shooting stars. Nothing. Space is cool though. Oh, wrong way. Oh, he's no, got too excited. There we go. Zup, zup, zup. The first one was Sagittarius. Oh, we're kind of seeing them now as the Constellations. I believe that's the tuning fork. Which is if you're between 1st of July and the end of August. That's the three-legged giraffe. I think that's December. That's the swan with a skinny neck for January. time to see what star signs we have in the chat. What's your sign? I am a Leo, but of course. Who's the most represented? What's the most star signiest star sign in the chat today? Oh, that way. And around and around and around we go. Where it lands, nobody knows. There's no way of knowing which way we are going. Oh no. Oh dear. Go back. Oh god. Didn't mean to. How are we? Is there just the rewind button? Phew. Couldn't see for the thread. Let's see. What am I seeing the most of? A few Geminis in. A few Aries. One other Leo. Not really a landslide anywhere, is it? Looks like Aries and Gemini and a couple of Cancers, I think. Oh, that way. What's up, Bird the Blue? Oh, hang on. Pick the thread up. Dun, 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 dun. Scoop. Round again. Ho, ho, ho. That way. This one's slightly less exciting than the other ones we did. Just all the same colour. And is this Gemini? Because it looks like two people holding hands. Flying through the sky together, doesn't it? This one's just squiggly shapes on a board. Play a tone. Why is that familiar? I've heard of this, I think. Maybe I got an email about it, but off the top of my head, I can't remember which one it is. This one looks like a cheese string. We'll do a couple more. We'll do a couple more of these. My voice didn't crack. Don't worry about it. I've been losing my voice this week, honestly. I haven't even been recording that much. I did a couple of podcast episodes, but well, I need to drink more. I need to hydrate. And then we'll change to some other chill stuff. I was just gonna play Marvel Snap today because it's like I've been playing it so much. I'm addicted. I'm still addicted. At some point, I'll just stream that and hang out and chat. And then I saw this was out and some other chill stuff, and I was like, I'll start with those. Do chill games. I'll just play with my cards and listen to music and be a little nerd. Hey guys, look at my deck. I said deck. Bloody hell. Game's addictive. Oh, we did it. So which is which? Which one's the Leo one? Where's me on here? Who did Leo? This one is the Leo? Oh, makes sense, I guess. skill. No. We could make a diamond, an anchor, a pineapple. What should we do? Should we do the hot air balloon? Let's do the hot air balloon. That sounds cute. Pixel 10. Is that just making a phone? A whale. Whale. What do we have here? Let's do the hot air balloon. Anyone ever been in a hot air balloon? I feel like they'd be scary. Probably really nice once you're up in the air and then you just think about landing and like, oh boy. Just in a basket up in the air. It's Norse mythology. Oh, cool. Oh, hang on. How do I... wait, what? It says go around there and then around there, but it's not... What? Huh? What am I missing? Oh, okay. Just being fussy for no reason, apparently. Well. Must be part of the basket. You have been? Did you enjoy it? Yeah, I'm scared of heights as well. I don't think I could ever do hot air balloons, skydiving, bungee jumping. All of these sky people things. Because in my mind, I would just be like, no, I'm that 0.01%. I'm the exception. I'm the statistic. I'm when it goes wrong. It's always the person that never wanted to do it to begin with, right? So then they're like, I didn't even want to do this. Of course it goes wrong when I'm on here. I told you. Whereas people who just do it week in, week out are like, woohoo! Nothing ever goes wrong. Not for me. You couldn't pay me enough money to skydive. Zoom. This is a fun one. I like the shapes that we're creating here. Pleasing, you know? Very satisfying. The way we're swooping and a scooping. See how it's coming together. Yeah, it feels like it'd be pretty hard to avoid a rough landing, right? In a hot air balloon. Uncle used to own a hot air balloon business. I'd only ever go up like 15 meters when it was tethered to the ground. That's cool. That 100% sounds like the start of a book or something, you know? Like a kid's adventure. It's okay, it's tethered. They're gonna be fine. Dun 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 dun. Zooms in on the tether coming loose. Off on a grand adventure. Isn't James and the Giant Peach basically a hot air balloon adventure story? Because the peach is like a hot air balloon, isn't it? Don't they like fly around on that thing? It's been some time since I saw any kind of adaptation of it though. Jimmy and his giant peach. And all the bug friends. And there's like some terrible aunts or something. You guys watched the new Matilda yet? What is that on? Isn't that on Netflix? I haven't seen it yet, but that clip was like everywhere for a bit. Read it for the podcast. Yeah, I would love to do James and the Giant Peach and Matilda actually for the podcast at some point, since we finished up Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. gonna get through that series of unfortunate events. We're like halfway through already, so that's good. Which is fun so far. I was like, oh, this is quite a short book. I'll do this one, and then I realized it's like a 15-book series. I was like, oh no. It's fine. We'll start with one and see how it goes. Oh, it's going to be all like different colors. This is going to look really nice. A movie about the first hot air balloon ride. Like a documentary. Man, imagine being the first person. These pioneers of crazy things. Like planes. I thought it would be easier to like read chat whilst to do this. I just have to keep, if I stop, I'm like looking over and reading for a second. If I miss anything, I'm sorry. Slightly more intense on this end. Let me see what this looks like without the, can I get options from here, or do I have to go back? Let's see what it was like without the dark mode, but... I think it's nice enough. What if I go... Ah, good, it keeps your progress. Let me just see what this is. Bink! Everyone's eyes. It's not that bright, honestly. I feel like we're losing a lot of the color having the dark mode. It's just like they turn the brightness down. Makes me want to get back into embroidery. We've got some embroiderers in today. Another 2 or 3 embroideries in the chat. My eyes! Flames. Anything without dark mode. Just in the middle of the night. Just bink! I just have stuff in dark mode all the time. Like I use this thing called Notion for like taking notes and like organizing stuff, and that's got like a dark mode, and it's like I can't imagine using it not in dark mode, and it's just piercing bright white pages. It's also very hard to use for something that's like meant to be for to-do lists and stuff, because it's like you can just make it all your own and code the pages and stuff, and it's like just give me notes, just give me a note page. That's all I need. Okay, don't need all this other business. But it's just handy, because otherwise I end up with, which I still end up with sometimes, but just literally endless Word documents on my desktop and post-it notes on my literal desktop, and no good to man nor beast, you know. Million to-dos. It's a little more organized at least. What do you guys use to stay organized? Anyone got anything? Post-its, any apps or anything? I saw an app the other day which was it tracks your steps, and then it tells you where you are on the journey in the Lord of the Rings to Mount Doom, like traveling into Mordor, and I was like, that's dope. I want that, and that would make me walk more. And then I realized it's Apple only, and I was like, damn it. So if you're on Apple, that's an app you can get, but I'm Android, and I was so disappointed. It's like, man, that sounds great. I want to like start walking every day and then see where I'm at on the old walk to Mount Doom, but not to be. I'm thinking of getting an Apple phone at some point, because like videos come out better on apps. There we go. Hot air balloon. Looks really nice. Colourful. Sticky notes, yeah. Sticky notes are good. I put them all along the bottom of my monitor. I'm trying to avoid doing it too much, but I do find it useful because you can pull them off. And like having a physical thing sometimes helps so much. Like I still love just writing in a pad. I feel like it helps mentally so much more than writing something in like a Word document. I don't know why I said document. Losing my mind today, man. Lovely Rita. First time catching a live. Welcome. And already subbed. Love to see it. Thanks. Document. It is the document. What's up, Darth? How's it going? Are you still in New Zealand? Hope you're having a lovely time. I'm going to watch that go together again. Do you know what'd be cool is if you could like doodle on this afterwards and I could draw a little person in here. That would be relaxing. Do this and then let people draw on it afterwards. Little stick people and stuff. Just like a biro. Let us freestyle. What shall I make? Shall I do a mountain? A whale? A bicycle? Oh my god, there's so many. Mr. DNA. An arcade. A unicorn. What else do we have? An S. How exciting. A heart. That's a very short one. The UK. I should test my geography. Can't read your own writing. I have terrible handwriting as well. No bear. There's probably a bear in here somewhere, right? Must be. Happy. It's 1,000 steps. Oh, DLC. Bonus gallery. Small gallery of free levels from it. Time to look at our social media. A raptor. Panda. There's a panda. A circus. Hopefully there's a clown in there. Lady Liberty. You dare make Lady Liberty in your chill game. A rainbow. Polar pals. What do you think that is? Could be a polar bear and a penguin, maybe. A floor plan. A globe. Well, I don't see a bear, unfortunately. Let's do a love heart. Easy, quick one. Zoom out a little bit on that. I want to walk to Mordor. Yeah, I've been thinking about maybe going Apple for my next phone. Because Android videos come out really low quality, unfortunately. Even though Android phones are better. But the apps are all made to work better for Apple. So I'm like, do I just get an Apple thing? Since that's like such a big thing of what I do these days. Personally, I think they're so overpriced, but business in it. Heart, earth, wind, water. I am Captain Planet. Really liked Captain Planet. What was your Saturday morning cartoon? What was your jam? What was your thing? Those were some good times. Just curated TV, man. As a kid. Is this why none of us can pick what to watch for ourselves in this day and age of everything being available all the time? When it's like, oh, sit in and just like 30 minutes to pick something to watch on Netflix. Because we grew up with it just being sit in front of the TV and it's on for you. And we've picked like these amazing shows and cartoons and we have presenters in between. It's like, great. I don't have to make any decision. It's just, this is on. And there would be stuff that you weren't really into, that you were kind of bored of, but you're just like watching, waiting for the next thing. It's like X-Men's on after this. Just random cartoons that you never would have watched otherwise, but still stick with you. Saturday morning tunes. Let me see. Pokemon. I missed the Pokemon train. I'm sure that was fun though. I hear it's like sort of ending, or like the main story is ending after 20 years, right? With the Ash, you know, and all that. Used to have Apple switch to Android, struggle with the battery being terrible after 1 year. Yeah. Batteries do change a lot. I got like a super cheap make this time and the battery is already really bad. Like when I first got it, it would last for days and days, and now it's awful. Tom and Jerry. I used to have like big bumper videos of the Looney Tunes. Loved those. Looney Tunes. And grew up watching those actually. I'm trying to remember what was even on those Saturday morning shows. Oh. I remember there was like a Conan show, I think. Conan's like against the snake people, right? There was like reptilians that he was like fighting. That was pretty cool. There was one called like Prince Valiant that was kind of cool too. It was like the Knights of the Round Table and stuff, and Captain Planet, obviously. That's a cute one. I liked that. That was quick and easy. A heart in some sort of cool dome. Yeah. Thundercats is cool. Danger Mouse I could never get into. Oh, a dragon. What else did we say to do? What did people say? The UK? Let's see how this turns out. This doesn't look like the UK. Is this just the flag? It's the flag, isn't it? Is it? I thought it was going to be the map. What am I looking at? I guess let's find out. Looking like a bloody patriot. Zoom. Oh. Oh yeah, it is just the flag, isn't it? Couldn't see how it was gonna... Oh, back up there, work out for a minute. Pinky and the Brain. I remember that one. How many times am I going to go around this thing? Zoom. Zoom. Wait, I just do this now. I'm an idiot. Went around far more times than I needed to. Okay, down here. Yeah, like the main character's leaving Pokemon, right? That's kind of a big deal, right? After so long. I guess they'll have some new trainer or whatever. A new Pokecatcher. Oh, I loved Ren and Stimpy. That was on at like 6 PM or something, though. I don't think that was on in the mornings, right? That was like BBC 2, 6 PM. Along with like Fresh Prince, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That was like get home from school times. Star Trek Next Generation. Like that was all like that little 6 o'clock, 5 to 6 o'clock bracket of like shows whilst homework and like before bed and stuff. Which I kind of remember way more than the weekend shows, if I'm honest. I was probably playing games a lot at the weekends. I wasn't always allowed to play during the week, so I don't think that was why I was watching those shows. Then it was the weekend, and I was like, time to play some video games. All day. Favorite Star Trek captain? Gotta be Picard, just because Next Generation, and that was like the one that I watched the most of. Because if it was on, I would watch it. Like, I really liked Next Generation, and I kind of like struggled to get into the other ones, honestly. And didn't really watch them that much. But I like the Jean-Lucs. Like, that cast was so good, and Geordie was like my favourite. There's a bunch of great characters in that one. Yeah, Ren and Stimpy, like, really kind of scary in places, like, quite intense art style, wasn't it? Zooming around. You could also like do this. Wouldn't it be cool if there was a mode where you like drove a little car and you used like your arrow keys to like skid around these and like drag the wool? This flag ugly as hell. How dare you? I feel like it's not going to look very nice without the colours filled in. Who has the nicest flag? Like, what's the coolest flag, or the like just the prettiest like flag? What do you think? Flags are funny. The pressure of like that, and then it's just like that forever. Same with anthems and stuff. I like the ones with like pictures and stuff, you know, any of those. Can't think of any off the top of my head, but just everyone else just does the whole, it's just free colours in it, and just have done different colours. Like, were they all at the same meeting, the same workshop of how to make your flag? Like copying each other's homework. Yeah, yours is our one, but upside down. It's just the other way around. What have you done? Just literally reverse the colours on some of them. But yeah, we used red instead of green, so right, okay. Oh, here we go. Terrible. Oh, did the game crash? Why did it stop making itself? Oh, that was it. Okay. You needed some colour there. Needed some bloody colour in there, son. I'm going to make a UFO. Dragon. I will do the dragon as well. And maybe the unicorn. See how quickly we can get them done. I will say it's very relaxing doing this and just getting to chat. I have so many games on my list. The issue is they're just all like story games with so much reading, and I'm like, I actually want to hang out and talk when I stream, you know? Like, I can happily record those for YouTube like so easily and just read all the dialogue and all the rest of it, but it's like, God, I actually want to like chat sometimes, you know? Just reading away. So I need more stuff like that. My list for actual games that I want to play that are story games is very, very long right now. So many great ones have come out. This one won't take too long. State flags. I like, it's the California one that has the bear, right? And I feel like that one's cool, and I know it from like, they do the take on it in Fallout, where it's got, the bear's got like 2 heads, I think, on the Fallout one for the new California Republic. There's a Fallout TV show coming, for those that don't know. If anyone's been enjoying The Last of Us. Quite a few video game adaptations on the way. And it's by the people who did Westworld, so... Which I thought was great news at first, and then having watched the previous seasons... Like, the first 2 seasons are great of that show, but then... not so good. I think that show got cancelled, actually. But, I don't know, I think it's going to be good. The dream, honestly. Big fan of the world. Yep. Zooming around. Oh. You like the story-driven games? Yeah, I like them too. It's nice to like have that, honestly. It's the kind of stuff that I would have loved to play before, and then there'd always be the things that wouldn't do great, and I'd be like, oh, but I want to play these. I had so much fun with that Chia game. If anyone hasn't seen the video that went up the other day, cannot wait for that one. It's a bit sillier and sandboxy, but really fun. Little open world island. UFO. Kind of looks like something else. Like a spinning top or something. Like an old toy that would spin around. Good night, Ginger. Dun dun dun. Next. Main place where you hear about games, always seem to find the good ones. I just go through everything. I go through all the release dates, lists. There's just retail lists that list every game. We'll go through the Steam list as well, what's new and what's coming. Sometimes I'll just search through tags, you know. Find some new co-op games and stuff. Where's the dragon? I see unicorn, let's do that one. Oh, there's a cat, that'd be fun. But yeah, I actually just go and find the games. Which I need to set some time aside to do actually soon. Go through all of the release dates for these first couple of months of the year. Quite a big year, I think. What's coming out? Oh well. Abort! No. There's always good indies coming out there. Oh my god. The focus. The intensity. Competitive. Wallowing. It's just come out like a blob. What was the point of all of those for that? Oh, it's the eye. Okay. Well, you know. Which I used to do anyway, just to find stuff to stream and, you know, eventually make videos for and stuff, but it's kind of become the thing now with the game recommendations. Again, just one of those happy little accidents of falling into things again, just that I was doing anyway. To make good streams, find the games anyway, recommend them. Bum bum bum. Oh, bum bum bum. Loop loop loop. I wonder if they could have made this like interactive with the music, so when you sort of loop around, it's like playing music that goes in time with it or something. I guess if it made any kind of sound, it would be too easy for it to get irritating. If every time I went around one of these, it was like, dink! Although somebody should mod it with that exact sound. What are we making there? What's everyone's game that they're most excited for this year? Because 2023 is going to be pretty big, and I've actually got a post that's going out to Instagram at some point this weekend for the biggest ones for 2023. So I was reminding myself of all that's coming out. Zelda at some point, that's going to be good. Having done my first Zelda, finally did Breath of the Wild. So I'm pretty excited for that one. Sons of the Forest, I'm so excited for as well. That's going to be so much fun. Curious for Starfield, I think it's called, the Bethesda one. I always get the name confused. Skyrim in space, like, can they get that wrong? Surely that has to be good. I think the only way that could be bad is if it was really empty. If it ends up being No Man's Sky, but like even less interesting and even more repetitive, like Worlds. But if they have like a good RPG there, like, I'm so down. Could be a good. I don't much care for Bethesda combat, but like, you know. It's alright. Unicorn came out quite nice. It's got an ice cream cone for a head. Yeah, Diablo 4 should be fun. I haven't played a game like that for a long time. Where was this dragon? Let's do that one. Dragon? Way up here. Rune Factory, Wonderful Life, like Harvest Moon. Genesis Noir Collector's Edition. Like Sega Genesis, or is this like something else? Could be like an anime thing. Genesis Noir. Oh. Wait, what's this gonna be? Oh, it's gonna be like a cute one sitting down. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Hogwarts Legacy, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna like do anything with it though, because it's gonna be so long. I might just play it for me. It's hard. I find it really hard to do long playthroughs. Like The Last of Us, I didn't finish, but I might go back to it because of the show, and like it's made me really want to go back and play the game again. So I'm like, oh, I was playing that, maybe I'll do it. But for some reason, like big games and big long playthroughs like just don't seem to do well and be as enjoyed as other stuff. So it kind of makes me think like, well, maybe I should just record something else, you know? Like I tried to do God of War Ragnarok because I wanted to play it for me. Anyway, finally got around to getting it. And I recorded like 4 or 5 hours and I put out the first hour and it did so badly. I was like, oh, okay. Never mind. I'll just keep that one for me. But maybe I just do like first hour things with them and then leave them kind of thing. I'm just not very good at like big playlist games, I guess. I don't know. I'm not very good at titles and thumbnails and stuff. Much easier to just do... That's why I just do the big long videos, because it's so much easier to do one video that's like full playthrough, bang, done. And that feels like it's going to be super long. But I might still do The Last of Us, finish it, because it's like one of my favorite games ever. Bloodlines 2, I know, that's like so in development hell where it's just not like, I don't even know if it's going to happen anymore. Seems to be in the wilderness there. And apparently Ubisoft's in trouble, so some of their games might not be coming out. They have a pretty interesting Star Wars game coming at some point. Ubisoft's so hit and miss though. Genesis, an indie game, very artsy. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life, the remake of Harvest Moon. I did play one of the Story of Seasons, like one of the recent ones that came out. I couldn't get into it. It was a bit grindy, but I like farm games. Harvest Moon was my original one. But I haven't actually found the time to go and finish God of War for myself, but I will at some point. Because what I played was really good. And The Last of Us. I like being zoomed in, then when it does it, I'm like, oh, that's what I was doing. You had your wisdom teeth removed. Damn. I've had that before. Funny thing is I had my wisdom teeth removed, and then I went and saw a dentist, and they were like, you said you had your wisdom teeth removed. And I was like, yeah. And they were like, you've still got them. I was like, what? I was like, I literally had like 4 teeth removed. I went to the hospital to have it done. They were like, okay. Who knows? Mystery teeth. Did you, where did, like, depending on where you're in the world, I guess, did you get, like, did they give you the good stuff, you know? Because it's always those fun videos when people are like, I'm a cat, you know? Whereas here they just give you local anesthetics, so we don't get any of that fun stuff. They just numb the area and then yoink them out, and you don't get to go on a little trip or anything. Oh, they fully put you to sleep. Wait, is that like how people wake up and talk like that? Have those people gone to sleep to do it? Is that what that means? They're not just like that whilst they're doing it, I guess? I don't think they put you asleep for any dental care here. It's like illegal or something. It's literally just numbs the area and does it. Oh no, go back. I was just numb and in the chair and they cranked away and yoinked him out. Which was fine, didn't hurt at all, honestly, until the anesthetic wears off, like, later on in the day. And its blood is sore. It was more my jaw was sore, where they were just, like, really having to, like, crank and get them out. At one point, I feel like she was, like, straddling me on the chair and putting all of her weight onto the thing, trying to get the tooth out. I was like, okay. Bit much. When I was a kid, like, my baby teeth didn't fall out for ages, and I had to go to the dentist one time and have like 6 teeth out. Because it's getting to the point where I was looking like a shark with rows of teeth, all my other teeth were coming through. My teeth just refused to go. And I can remember being so scared, being told like, oh, you have to come back and we have to take like 6 teeth out in one go. I was like, oh no. As someone who's like kind of scared of the dentist anyway, especially as a child. And still am. But I can remember being so scared. And then going, and I can also remember the fact that I was like, so surprised that it felt like nothing. There was no pain at all because it's baby teeth just go bink is like they literally just popped out. They just tugged them and they came out. It was easy. But I was so scared. And then after they did it, and then I just never stopped telling her. I had 6 teeth out in one day, actually. One appointment, and they pulled 6 of my teeth out because my teeth did not go. What? You had 6 teeth out? Yeah, but I was brave and it was fine. It didn't even hurt, actually. Wow. Look at the teeth on that dragon. That's a really cool dragon. I like that. It's cute. Happy little dragon. How to train your dragon. Little toothless, but not so toothless. Very toothy, actually. But let your teeth be bright like Laura Bright, coming in with the 8 months in a row. 32 total. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going awesome for you. Thank you so much for the resub. Sorry, I just cough. Hope you're well. Thank you. Dentophobia. What's that? Being scared of the dentist? Dentists... My dentist aunt did my wisdom teeth. My mum told me not to let her use the gas. They numbed the area. I could hear and feel the pressure of everything going on. Yeah, I feel like it's better than going to sleep, though. There's always a risk with going to sleep stuffs, you know? Got gas, had my teeth out, told the dentist I thought he was beautiful, never went back, I was too embarrassed. Man. You gotta get filmed every time if you are doing it, though. Those videos are great. So I'm glad some people do. Let's maybe do 1 or 2 more. We've got a whale. Was there any other that anyone saw that comes to mind? Health bar. What's health? Why is there a health? Why would I want to make a health bar? Now, is this like a healthy bar, like a Nutri-Grain, like a granola? Or like a health bar, like a bar serving juice and smoothies? What does it mean? I almost want to do it just to see what it comes out. Do you know what? I'm just going to do it now. Talk myself into it. What is this? Alright, let's find out. What's your money on? A bar, right? Like a granola bar or something. My brother is like super healthy. And like, I proudly presented my granola bar when I was there, and I was like, oh look, this is my healthy snack, and he was like, it's full of rubbish. I was like, oh, give it here. And just reading off all the ingredients, being like, that's rubbish, that's rubbish, that's rubbish. I was like, okay, dude, full of sugar, full of rubbish. Let me enjoy my healthy snack and feel good about it, okay? Why am I making a bunch of shields? What is this, like the logo? Oh, wrong way. I like my snacks and my food, man. They can have the 10 or 20 years at the end, it's fine. Gotta enjoy what I got, you know? Give me the sweets, give me the treats, give me the pizza, give me the lasagna, give me the pasta, give me the, you know, whatever else. Oh, give me the frappuccinos. I ordered coffee yesterday and I got entirely the wrong order. And I was like, oh, that's unfortunate. And then I let them know it was the wrong order, and the whole thing just got refunded, so I basically had free coffee. I was like, a result? Because you always feel bad when you order coffee because it's so overpriced. And to pay for delivery and stuff, and it's like, okay, I know I'm being indulgent, but also I really want and need this right now. So then to get it for free, I was like, okay, perfect. That's my reward. The universe is being kind to me today. And it's no great... I know some people are like probably really specific about their coffee order, but I'm not that bothered. So the fact that I had ordered a cold brew and a mocha, and I got 2 caramel macchiatos, it's like, do you know what? It's fine. I'll drink the caramel macchiato. It tastes better because it's free. I don't even know what a macchiato is, but, you know, some sort of coffee. On these cold, cold days. Been enjoying the mochas, though. The mocha, as I believe it's pronounced. Which I'm pretty sure used to be called mochaccino. And now it just says mocha coffee or like mocha coffee or something. Like, they're not called mochaccinos anymore. And I feel like that's because people weren't ordering them because they didn't want to go in and say mochaccino. But I swear they used to be called mochachinos, unless I made that up. But now when you get them, it don't say mochaccino. It just says mocha. That was like a thing, because they'd just be like, I want a mochaccino, but I don't want to go in and say, grande mochaccino, please. But then we have frappuccinos, and everyone says frappuccino. Oh. Da, da, da. I did drink it anyway, absolutely. Oh, it's a game health bar? Wow. Skip. What else do we have? That took me a really long time to realize. A globe, a cave, the states. Ah, should we do some geography? Oh my god. Goodness me. Alright, it begins. Oh boy, we flying over here, huh? That makes... Jesus. Okay. This one's a mission. Oh, around there, around there. I'm assuming it's a map, but I mean, who knows at this point? Got the health bar thing completely wrong. Not as bad as the time I ordered sushi and got someone else's order and it was like stuff that I just didn't even want to eat. That was a bit different. Or if I order from somewhere and then it's like stuff I can't eat for an allergy, that's the worst. When they send the wrong order and you literally can't eat it. Because that was with the sushi. There was a bunch of like gyoza and things in there and it was like, I literally can't have these. Painful tempura and things. Having to throw food away. Round and round we go. Oh dear. There we go. Well, round that one. Yeah, not a fan of dentists though. Scary. I don't think I like anything where it's like interacting with the person and like, I mean, you can end the sentence there to be honest with you, but you know, dentists, hairdressers, this kind of thing. It's always a task, man. I've got better about getting my hair cut, though. After being someone that literally just did it myself for so many years, but now I actually just go somewhere. It's fine once you go through something and get comfy in a place, you know what I mean? For my little anxious introverts out there. Around her. Glad your hairdresser's also an introvert, so just sit in comfy silence. Yeah, it's nice when they just like pick up on that, right? But then I just spend the whole time and I'm sitting there, I'm going, I should say something, right? That's what people do, say something. Or like they ask a question and you sort of don't have it as an open-ended conversation. And it's like, so you done, how's things going? Christmas shopping all done and that? Yeah. No, I'll do it soon. Have you done yours? Yeah. Okay. Awkward silence for a few minutes. But just like not enjoying the silence, sitting there and you're panicking thinking, what can you say? This weather's crazy, huh? Busy? Been busy since the old, you know, pandy and everything, yeah. People coming back in. Alright, cool. Awkward. First time getting my like hair lent back and washed in one of those sinks and everything. It's like, okay. First going to a hair place rather than a barber's, because it's just like they just demolish your hair, you know. I can do that myself, so don't worry about it. Spent the first couple of times just talking about hair care, you know. Gonna soon have all the tips and run out of things to talk about. I'll have to find a new place and go somewhere else. But it's fine for now. Exhaust the introductory chats. I suppose most people would probably talk about work and stuff, but like that's the last thing I want to do. So I'm just always like, oh, I'm an editor. And then there's no follow-up question to that, you know? Sounds boring. What am I making here? The states, right? Let me zoom out and see what this is looking like once this one's done. Ah, okay. I will name these states as I do them, and I will get it perfectly right. I know geographies. Very well. Very well indeed. Get my hair bleached sometimes in there for like 3 hours. What could anyone say for 3 hours? That's a long time. Yeah, I'm like 20 minutes in the chair. 3 hours, man. That's like I'm putting earphones in. For sure. A podcast's going on. Yeah, actually I do YouTube. Yeah, what you do? Oh, play video games. I used to say it if I had appointments for things because no one cared. No one, like, it was, you know, there wasn't a thing. Back when Twitch was like just people playing games for whatever until it all changed and became like some crazy thing and people knew what it was. It used to just be like, Oh, you know, like, I live stream video games. I don't know if you know what that is. And everyone was always like, no. And I should be like, oh, it's like a radio show, but video games. And they go, okay. Anyway, and just move on. And then like Fortnite happened. It was like kind of everything that then Twitch got like actually mainstream and popular, and people do it as a job and stuff rather than just to do it. You play games on the internet and people watch. That's dead weird. Okay, there we go. So I believe this is Alaska, and that's Hawaii. Right, next. Going up here. Zoom. Was that actually right? I was waiting to be told Alaska was somewhere else. But I think I was thinking of the North Pole. Yeah, exactly, because then it just then it becomes, oh, what's your channel? And it's like, no. Sorry? What? Yeah, we're not doing that, no. I think I'm just going to start to like creatively say anytime it comes up like a different job. And then have to blag my way through what it is every time I go somewhere. I'm a doctor. Oh. Oh, hang on, wrong one. Just blag it. Oh, okay. Different colours for each Rooney here. I'll do a couple, then I'll name them. But I find like the actual hairdresser talks less than like in a barber's when you go to a barber, so that's good. Reminding me I need to go to the dentist at some point, not looking forward to that. Oh. UK, Southeast. Grew up in London. Oh, hang on, what are we doing here? There we go. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner. Mary Poppins, etc. So, you might be wondering what these are. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. This right here, this one. Oh, hang on. Oh god, can I mark it somehow? Right. No, didn't want to do that. This one, here you go, where the red strip is. California. California, alright? Up here is, that is Seattle. Seattle's the top one. Seattle's at the top. And then the one there is Ohio, I think. And then this is Arizona. It's that one there. The yellow one is Chicago. This is Idaho. And the green box in the north, and that's how you know, is because the north is that one which is famous for its mountains of Montana. And then we'll move on and make the others now, and we'll see, and then we learn some geography together. My west coast is not as strong as my east coast. It's fine. It's all up from here. Onwards and upwards. No wrong answers and all that. You know. This is Oregon. We're working on. Derived from oregano. That's right, famous for its oregano. And it was they were just shipping a bunch of oregano out of Oregon at the time, which had a different name, but they thought that the label on the oregano was the name of the place that it was from, and just the O fell off. And then it became, everyone was just too embarrassed to they're so polite in Oregon that they were too embarrassed to say, oh, actually, well, that's not our name. But it just, so then it's just carried on from there, really. Oregano. Oregon. As the story goes. That's one of those other Midwesty ones there, probably ending in an O. It's basically just all one big farmland, isn't it? Big old flat farmland surrounded by mountains where they keep the animals. But no one really cares about, so you don't need to know about those ones. Who would need to remember? This is Iowa, which of course home of Slipknot. So a very important place. As we move into the northeast here. With the Minnesotas, I believe this is, we're doing a Minnesota right now? Doing a Minnesota? Minnesota. Oh, you betcha. Home of Fargo. And sister state to Megasota. The smaller of the siblings. The Megasota and the Minnesota. Famous for its pancakes in little diners and friendly cops. Underneath Minnesota there, you got Chicago. And I realized I said Chicago was on the other place, but that's actually Chicago. Famous for its baseball and its weather. The windy city, for it is so windy in Chicago. And now we work on Texas, okay? Everything's it's a bit small for Texas, actually. I don't think that was Texas, because Texas is pretty big. That's Texas there. That one's Texas. This one's Texas. Right here. Texaco. And as we know, what's next to Texas? Florida. That's right. That's what we're working on right now. Home of crazy news stories and alligators and exotic pets and Joe Exotic and Carol Baskin. Carol Baskin. Remember that? Remember that going viral? They snacking. Of course, apparently found now safe and well. That's that meme gone. Ah, there we go. There's Florida done. And do you know what the capital of Florida is? Floridia. Now, down in the boot. Down here. This is actually Florida, I think. So Florida's not next to Texas. What's next to Texas is Arizona, and that's what it was. Do you know what else Arizona is? A character in Grey's Anatomy. But this is Florida done, down there. So we scooch on over to do New York. Do New York, you know. Which is there. It's above Florida is New York. Famous for its taxi cabs. Its rude taxi cabs and just how new its York is, you know. I don't know if you know that, but York is a place in the UK, and you just went over there and called it New York. And it just like, there's no relation in your mind between York and New York, but that's why it's New York. It's basically York 2. It's a sequel. Whether or not it's one of those rare sequels that is better than the original, that is left up for debate. Wouldn't be my place to judge or to review. But also famous for its pizza pies. Correct. Famously with pepperoni and mushrooms. And its gangs, like the movie Gangs of New York, which I saw in the cinema with Leonardo DiCaprio, Cameron Diaz, and Daniel Day-Lewis. Here now, working on new Chicago for the third. I thought the other one was Chicago, but actually this one is Chicago. He only knows 10 states. It's fine. That's Chicago there. The Windy City, the next to the Windy City next to the Big Apple. All right, this green one is New Jersey, which originally went by the name Jumanji. And the movie came out, and due to copyright issues, they had to change it. Famous for its shore. That's right. Famous for its shore. And generally, its people wear animal skins, like a leopard print, cheetah print kind of vibe. And have rituals where they stay up very late at night and take part in mating dances, and perhaps mating itself. We don't know. It's the camera fades to black, and then we don't see what happens next. This little place here is Salem in Massachusetts, because it looks like a ghost. It looks like a Halloween ghost, you see? With its like, ooh, see how it's lifting its arms up? And that's why a lot of the witches went there. For the aesthetic. It just kind of fit with their whole spooky goth vibe. Salem, Massachusetts, Boston. As is its full name, that's the Boston part underneath. Famous for its Boston cream donuts. Correct. Well done. You've been paying attention. 3 stars. Out of 3. And its accent. It's cars, it's jazz, you know. That's how they say jazz. You might have thought I was saying jar, but that's because you're not up on Bostonese. Area 51, of course, is over in the Nevadas. In the Vegases. Out here on the coast, down above the Floridas, you got your Keys, home of the key lime pie. Some people think the Florida Keys is just part of Florida, but it's its own state. And next to New York is the raining spells, saving me. Thanks so much for the tier 2 and the 32 months. A Super Bear Island. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for the support. Why can't I think of any states? There's so many of them, and all of their names are escaping me. What even is there? What's up here on the top right? What's this top right one? Wait, I got this one, I got this one, I got this one. That's New York, isn't it? I think. Right? I know I said New York was down there somewhere, but it's actually up here. It's fine. New York. That's where you're from? Maine. Is Maine its own state? Home of the King Stephen. Ruled by a horrific king who regales his subjects with awful tales that scare them to sleep. To stay inside their little barns and lake houses down there in Maine. Home to a very scary place called Derry, Maine. Not to be confused with Derry, which is famous in this little part right here, known as Manhattan. Famous for its milk. What's these little places? Why is there all little ones here? I thought this was going to be one big New York. Are these little cities or little states? What's occurring? East Coast, man. Bit of a mess, because it's just where everyone landed, I think. Started claiming land left, right, and centre. Just the easiest part to get to, right? Look at all this space over here, and everyone's just yoinking little tiny things on this side, because that's where the boats landed. But the people that bothered to come all the way over here, getting the whole thing, they're like, that's mine. Gone off on the other side of the map in Minecraft and claimed half the world. Look at this little thing. Well, you put the work in, you get the rewards, do you know what I mean? A madness. What are these actually called? Baby states. This is just me doing that map all over again, and I clearly learned nothing. I mean, I learned everything. All of these were perfectly right. Are we done? We did it. Well done. It's like it's telling me well done for everything and all the things that I said as well, which were perfectly truthful. You need to know the Animaniacs song. So this is Texas, right? Because it's big. And this is Florida. What's this tippy top one? What's the tippy top on the east? The tippy top is Maine. Really? It's not like a little one in here somewhere? It's all that? What a scary place. And then is this top left one is Seattle, right? Oh. Seattle's the city. Oh yes, the good old state of Seattle up there. Washington, Seattle, Washington. And then there's a different Washington, isn't there? There's Washington over here as well. That was one that I didn't think of. I thought that was a city. There's like Washington as well that has like Virginia and stuff. But it's like two different Washingtons and there's one up there. God, I've even been there and I didn't even know. Up in Seattle. Seattle. Very close to Canada, yeah. Michigan here somewhere, for sure. That's one of those middle places that all kind of lump into one where they're just growing a load of potatoes, right? Wait, Michigan's in Chicago. No, Chicago's this. Let's move on. Michigan. Chicago, Michigan. That was fun. Take no offense, America. I also don't know anything in the UK, so it's fine. I feel like I'd be okay with countries, though. If we did a country test, because I did have a globe and a world map, but I've never looked at state maps or, like, UK regional maps. Geometry. I mean, let's see if there is one. There was that one that said UK, but it turned out to just be a flag. A latte. Geoguessr. Is that the one with the pictures and you have to guess where you are in the world? The Sydney Opera House. There's a really fun one where it's like video and you guess where you are. We did that one, right? Pretty sure I streamed that one time. I did some sort of guessing one. Volcanoes, sailing, an island, dolphins, New York. What's the New York? Let me just see what it is. Oh, it's literally the skyline. Parse. Let's make a whale. Oh wait, there's a world map. Hang on, go back. Oh my days. How many is this? 2,795. I mean, I'll start it. I don't think I'm going to finish it though. Good God. But I'll give it a crack. Geoguessr, look at Google Maps and guess. So you have to put where you are and you work it, but it's just from a still photo. I like the video one because you can kind of piece clues together and you're like, oh, what do the signs say? What are the people talking like? And it's also doubles up as like when we used to do those walking streams where I wouldn't walk, but we would watch videos of people walking around interesting places and just like sit and chat. Very relaxing, especially the rainy day, nighttime ones. So that doubles up. I always forget stuff like that exists when I'm stuck for something to stream and I'm like looking for games. Should just do simple things like that. I feel like we were never taught any kind of geography in school. That or I wasn't listening. I might have bunked off that day, to be honest with you. We definitely don't learn the states. History in schools has a long way to go. Probably why so many people get into history stuff when they get a bit older, because you're like, oh, I know nothing, and then just the ease of documentaries and stuff that makes it fun and interesting. You're like, whoa, the world's kind of crazy, I want to know things. Even just the history of one place would take you so long to learn. Like, there's so much for every scrap of anything. And in such a relatively short amount of time, a lot of history taking, especially human history, taking place in a blip in time, the grand scheme of the universe. Oh, hang on, where have you gone? There we go. Dee-dee-da-dee. Where's got the best weather? Which state has the best weather? I want to say like Seattle, because you actually have rain and stuff. Couldn't go where it's just sunny all the time. Every day, hot and sunny. Hot and sunny. LA, as Bill Hicks would say. I wouldn't survive. This polar bear don't do well in heat. But also I want it to be cold all the time. But I'd rather it was cold all the time than hot all the time. I will say. How about this? Which state has the politest people? Is that something that's like a known thing? I feel like all the Minnesota are up there in the cold, right? You gotta be polite if you're cold. Plus they just sound polite with the you betchas and all that. Or have you got to go over the border? Got to go Seattle and up and hang out with the Canadians. Chronically nice. Went to Canada as a young teen. It was a school trip. Snowboarding. A school student exchange without the exchange coming back the other way. So basically just a trip. Where I got mistaken for a homeless person. A humbling experience as a young teen. It's what you get for getting into trouble and being forced to sit with the teachers at lunch in the mall. And Canadians think to themselves, why is there a child sitting there with no food, no drink, looking so unhappy? Do you know why, sir? Because my teachers have forced me to sit here because we were all making a lot of noise in the hostel last night. And they had to come in and say, we can't sleep because you're banging the walls and making noise. Now, who was banging the walls? That's right, it was me. I was tapping my foot against the wall and telling everyone else in the room, of which there are about 10 of us in bunk beds in the same room, that because we were in a scary hostel, it was someone coming to get them. Everyone was having a little freak out. Riling them up. Everyone was scared. They thought it was someone knocking at the door. I was on the bottom bunk. My friend on the top bunk leant over and looked down at me and said, "It's you, I know it's you." And I put my hands out from under in the bottom bunk and turned my palms up to show that I was no threat and said, "Here's my hands. I swear it's not me," as I donk, donk, donk knocked with my foot at the bottom of the bed. They were well and truly tricked. But, yeah, then we got in trouble. And so we had to, like, then sit with the teachers at lunch in this mall. And, like, miss out on some of the shopping day. And so as I was sitting there, and I'll tell you what the issue was this coat that my dad made me take, which was one of his stupid, big, like, winter Timberland coats. And it was all just, like, patchy and multicolored and way too big for me. And stupid and ugly. And, this nice old man came over and tried to give me like $1 or whatever it is over there, you know, a Canadian dollar. "You okay, son? You want to get some drink or something?" And I was like, "Huh?" I was like, "I'm here with my teachers over there." And he was like, "Oh." I looked homeless. It was my sad face. I was just very, you know, annoyed to be missing out on everything. And then I went, and when the time was up, I was hanging out with our group, and I bought a new jacket so I didn't look homeless anymore. I was like, "Hey, look, I bought a new jacket. Take that, Dad." And it was like denim that was like dark blue, like a jean jacket, but it's okay because it was a very long time ago and it was actually in fashion. You're listening to Sad Childhood Stories with Mad Morph. We started off with the nostalgia. We've descended into being mistaken for a homeless person when you're 14 years old, after getting into trouble with the teachers in Canada. And though Little Morph did have a fun time snowboarding, it was overall a pleasant trip. It's a humorous story, which he does still enjoy to tell. If we can't laugh at ourselves, how can we laugh at others, as the saying goes? And there's nothing better than having a good old chuckle at someone else's life. Should start naming these countries. I'll snowboard again someday, god damn it. Dad's the villain in every story arc. That's why they make for such good indie game content. Daddy issues all over the shop. Such a common thing. Even the best of them, they'll give you some sort of lasting damage. They can't help themselves. They'll embarrass you into oblivion. Oh. There we go. I've played this game for way longer than I expected to, but it's just been nice hanging out today. The chat's been good. Who knew squiggling these lines around and just rambling away could be so compelling. I'm surprised I can even talk at the same time with how bad I am at multitasking, to be honest, but here we are. Are we still in... Oh no, we're over in Africa now. Alright, let's name them continents, guys. North America, South America, Africa, Europe, Russia, Asia, Australia. Did we get them all? Alaska. No, Antarctica is one as well. I feel like they changed them because didn't like Australia and Asia used to be Australasia? No? Oceania and all that? Is it not its own thing? What's the one country in the world you haven't been to that you would love to someday? So making a little globe here. Where would you love to go to if like money was no object and it was just like, you know, here, go here. Wow, 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 wow. Down there. Oh yeah, is Russia just part of Europe? Or Asia? Mate, how is my countries as bad as my states? What's happening? Asia has so much in it, like it's so diverse. There's like so many different places and peoples in Asia where it's like almost feels a disservice to it to just say it's Asia, you know? So big. Like Europe in general's like, yeah, Europe, samesies, Europeans and all that, all the different places, even from the mainland to like the island here, obviously, the UK and stuff. All kind of much of a muchness. The weather just changes. Obviously all these different cultures and stuff, but then some of these continents you have such diverseness of it. Or I guess maybe it's a distance thing, it's like different islands and stuff. Completely their own kind of world. Well. Zooming around. I guess North America's all pretty similar, right? North America being what? Your USA, your Canada. Is there anything else in there? South America would be cool to do one day. I don't know if I ever will, though. Also kind of scares me as a place. Like to, though. Everywhere scares me, by the way. There's no offense meant there. I like remote places with nobody else around. Like I want to do Japan, but it's like so busy. I'd have to do like one day in Tokyo and then I'd go off to all these like rural places where it's quiet, I think. When you grow up in London, city breaks are like, I have no interest for me personally. Because it's, you know, you've been to a city. It's why I didn't like Paris and I don't think I would do New York and stuff. Cause it's like, London's on the doorstep, you know? You like to see things you don't. Mountains, lakes. Scooching around. Paris, I'll be honest, I do not like Paris very much from when I went. Somehow ruder than London. Dun, dun, dun. The Eurostar is very cool though. It's cool that you can get over there. But I think you want to get over there and go on to somewhere else. Maybe Bruges or Belgium. Yeah, New Zealand. I bet that's lovely. How was the flight? That's a long one. Big cities can feel alien. Atlanta versus New York's insane. Same country, completely different. Oh yeah? What's like a standout? Like when I went to Canada, we stayed in a really small town outside of Toronto, and I preferred the small town to Toronto itself. Toronto, as they say. Paris syndrome. Yeah, where Japanese people go and get so depressed they leave immediately. Yeah, they have full-on breakdowns because there's like this romantic idea of Paris. And it's a legit thing where people go there and save up and go there from Japan, and it's just like so not what they expected that it like breaks them. Their brains just go, burp. Nope. It's so bad. No. Left on Saturday morning, arrived Monday. Not a short journey, it is not. I don't know if my dad did New Zealand, but he did Australia at one point for work. I feel like if I was going to do all that, I'd have to do it as like a part of a thing with stop-offs and stuff. Go see somewhere else whilst over there, otherwise it's just bloody going back and forth, isn't it? I want to do Switzerland at some point. For sure. It's so pretty. Every time I see like a TikTok or a reel of it, it's just like, wow, that is... People live there, you know? It's like, that's what you see every day. It's crazy. Do Iceland again. What am I working on right now? Africa. Oh, go back. Africa. Oh, go back again. Like the wrong way around completely here. There we go. You ever look at that map where it shows you, you know, like how we're all used to the world map like this, right? And then there's ones that you can look at where it's the actual proportions of how big the places actually are in comparison to each other, and it's crazy. Like, this is the world map that everyone sees. But there are maps that are account actually for landmass and seeing which are the biggest places, and it's quite eye-opening, honestly. Because obviously our mind is just warped by what we've grown up with and seen for those maps that are just for ease of space and all the rest of it. Why aren't I going around here? Hello? Why don't we go back? Where's my thread? Well, there we go. Back in the game. Back in the... Why is it getting stuck on everything? There we go. Ba ba ba. I'm in a trance. Enthralled with this. Do you know what? For a free game, this has been great. Like, Sorry? Like 2.5 hours in and this is all I've done. It's just... loving it. Good job, free game. There's some really good free games out there, honestly. We're so spoiled with PC gaming prices, though. Just indie games are so amazing for so cheap compared to... not compared to, I mean, I love PlayStation games and the PlayStation exclusives, but 70 quid is like, oh my god, ouch. When you can have like an amazing experience for like $10. Spoilt. That was a fun one. That bloody roller coaster, innit? See you, Darth. Have a safe trip. I always feel like I'm gonna have nothing to say when I pick a game like this. But, you know, life finds a way, I guess. And brains find a topic to ramble on. Just need a little seed. A little seed, a little chat. Ah, we're doing the Europes now. Das ist sehr gut. There I am. How do I move the thing? There we go. There he is. It is somewhere down there. Bink. Tag yourself. How much have I got left to do? Quite a bit, huh? Why did this bit get left off down here? Is that Hawaii? Why did Hawaii get left off until the end? Waldo. Where's Wally? He's called Wally here. I had a Where's Wally book as a kid. I found that book very frustrating. Morphy blind as ever. Just like sat there staring at the page. Can't find the Wally. Tough. But the sense of accomplishment upon finding. Waldo's another character from Wally? I don't know. I mean, it's the British books are called Where's Wally? Waldo ain't a thing. Don't know if they made him a thing later, but not when I was... Not when I was a wee whippersnapper. Sat in my bed by candlelight looking for Wally. Which was, of course, back in the days of, you know, Charles Dickens and Shakespeare. I think Shakespeare actually wrote the Where's Wally books, didn't he? Whereist Wallace, as it was originally known. Hark, dawn doth from thy window break upon thy face, Wallace. A pox on both your Waldos. What's the best Shakespeare play? Shakespeare's stories are great, but like when stuff's based on them and they make a movie, Absolute nightmare to read when you're, like, growing up. Cool names, though. Wouldn't mind reading Romeo and Juliet again someday. And trying to bloody understand it. That film's good, though. Leo. Romeo and Juliet, but with guns and gangsters. Genius. Good old Baz Luhrmann there. Haven't seen Elvis yet. Oh, hang on. What are we doing here? There we go. Round and round. As someone with English as a second language, my brain hurt reading Shakespeare. Yeah, it's hard. Even with it as a first, it's a difficult prose, you know. And with everything with the what's it called? The pen, the thing, like the rhythm that you read it at, like the pentic something, ambita, something like that. Where it's like everything's meant to be read that way, or at least that's how it's performed, right? With the da 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 da. There's like a rhythm to it. Because there's this documentary that I love called Finding Richard, I think, which is like part documentary, part film. It's with Al Pacino as Richard III, and there's like a lot of stuff going on in that with it, and that's good. That's a really good watch. So I'm a fan of that one. And they, of course, did eventually find Richard under a car park. Which actually did happen. I've been speaking a lot of nonsense tonight, but that actually did happen, I believe. They worked out where Richard III was buried and dug up the car park and found him. And did the DNA testing on his descendants and all that. It all comes full circle, doesn't it? And there's even a movie about that, about the discovery of him under the car park. Written by Steve Coogan, I think. Apparently not a very nice guy, the old Richard III there, but you know. Kings, what are you going to do? Kings and those who would be king. And who would seize the throne. I feel like a lot of the books that you get picked for you to read in school are just not great. Or anything that kids would want to read. It's like an issue, really, when you make reading seem like a chore and a struggle. Think how many people they could introduce to books and reading and enjoying it if they actually picked stuff that people really wanted to read. Rather than it being something where it's like, oh, I can't even get... I don't even know what's happening, miss, because I can't even read this sentence. Where's the moon? Harking at windows and stuff. What does it mean he bite his thumb at him? I bite my thumb at you, sir. When you had to like read them, you go around the room and like everyone has to do like a chapter or something. I just bite my thumb at you, Benvolio. What are we working on now? We're into the... Is that India? Because this is Russia, the big one, right? I think we're in India or Pakistan. Two big ones next to each other, right? Da, da, da. My degree's in theatre and film. I loved watching Shakespeare but hated reading it. It's tough. It's hard. They are great plays and stories though. Shakespeare in Love, that's a good one. Gwyneth Paltrow. And Joseph Fiennes. Whatever happened to him? Somehow now the lesser known of the Fiennes brothers. With old Rafe there. Dun 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 da da da. They were brothers, right? I'm not making that up. A lot of people don't even know Voldemort has an actor brother. And I think their dad is a famous explorer. That's right. Voldemort's kind of a Nepo baby. Is the buzzword of the current age. It's almost like everyone is in those industries. That's the way the cookie crumbles, baby. Harry Potter. What an actor, though. I wonder if it counts if your dad's an explorer and you end up being an actor, though, because really, what doors is your dad opening for you? Like, one's at the top of Everest? Do you know what I mean? You guys seen The Menu? That's an amazing film. He and Dad as a chef. Which was on my list of the best films of last year that you might have missed, which you can see on my Instagram, instagram.com/madmorph. Check out the movie. And Anna Taylor-Joy is amazing, isn't it? Yow. The old Queen's Gambit herself. Yow. Getting close to this one now. Oh. Sorry, I was having a little chuckle to myself thinking that I've been doing this for 3 hours now. Ridiculous. Just swirling thread around knobs. Okay, let's go on. For some reason, it's the mouse movement is making me think of the game Getting Over It, but like the other end of the spectrum where this is the most relaxing game ever. But it's this constant swirling. I feel like little cauldron boy swirling his pickaxe to climb a mountain. Which was a game that I adored as well. For all of its frustrations, it's like a real experience to beat it. Did this map just give Kashmir to China? Did it? Is that a thing? You know, there's a lot of controversies in the world with land and stuff. I didn't know China had... Or is that just a mistake with them? I don't know. I'm so glad they nailed the music and didn't just use a really annoying loop or something. It's actually legit peaceful. Sounds like the kind of thing you'd throw on Spotify at some point and just sit and be like, oh, everything's going to be okay. You know? It's nice. Manny, thank you so much for 44 months. I hope you've been keeping well. Happy Friday to you. I forgot it was Friday, actually. Hope everyone has a lovely weekend. Anyone got any nice plans or any plans? Hopefully they're nice. Having a little catch up and a tidy. A spring, not so spring clean. Just a winter clean. Trying to catch up on some work. There we go. What's that little place? It's the disputed land between India and Pakistan. Yeah, like it's the one that all of the fighting is over with the region, right? Like for a very long time. And how are they giving it to China? Oh, there we go. It'll all belong to China soon enough. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, go back. Bum, 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 bum. Scooching a scooching. The world is kind of crazy how we're all just on this planet in different places. Developing our own languages and cultures, and it's literally all the same, really. We're all so different. Same but different, you know, like the GIF. Different but same. You went over to that little bit of land and we went over to this little bit of land, and now we sound like this and you sound like that, and you have this word and that word and we have this word and that word. Bam 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 bam. And like the spread of language. Language is fascinating. What am I making now? What's here? So this is New Zealand, right? New Zealand is down here under Australia, right? And then so up there, is that like Thailand? Japan? I know it's in this area. Obviously I know, it's just because it's not fully done and I can't really see between the read between the woolen lines here, but you know, I'm testing you if anything. Just got a job, congratulations. That's exciting. What an achievement as well in today's fast-paced and crazy world. And not an easy task. Zoom. Oh, am I done? No. Nearly. What are these little islands up here? Oh. There's just little islands above Russia. Just little Russian spots, eh? Well, you said you weren't going to finish it, and look where we are. I know. It's honestly, it's that theory, like, I think I've run out of things to say, so I'll just say that I'll start this. I don't even know what, the amount of stuff I've said today, I don't even know, but somehow here we are, still rambling and twirling knobs, you know? Next time in the hairdresser, what do you do for a living? I twirl knobs. Right. And that is a callback. Doing little accents now, little highlights on things, eh? I would shut them up, yeah. It's always people. Yeah, I stream on the internet. Oh. Right. Not like that. It's fine. You do you, love. Get the bag, sis. Right. What a simple concept this game has been, but just lovely, really. We're highlighting now. The magic of the internet. We gather together from around the world to watch a man twirl knobs. In the old days, we'd be around a campfire hearing about how Thogmar took on a dinosaur today. But now, knob twirling. Actually, humans and dinosaurs went around at the same time. Prove it! That's what I say. Don't ruin the fantasy. Love to see play a game like House Flipper. I played a... I'm dying. I played a bunch of House Flipper when it first came out. My throat's dried up. Too much talking. House Flipper's fun. There's a sequel coming out. When you forget to drink the whole time. The dirt. That's a very relaxing one, though I did think I seem to remember getting a bit goofy in House Flipper and talking to myself, pretending I had neighbours. That's Jeff, that is. Putting Jeff Probst on the wall. I like relaxing games though, or like Power Wash Sim is a good one. It's funny in a way because this has been a perfect kind of stream game because all of the different pictures have given us different vibes and things to talk about. Which has been nice. Well, yeah, I literally just got really dry there all of a sudden and like breathed some dust in or something. Extra raspy podcast coming right up. Perfect time for another episode of Twilight. Thought we were done, but we have to highlight the whole thing, and now I've begun. What's up, Ren? How are you? Oh. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Where are we right now? Are we scooching around Africa here? Yeah. I feel like it would be so hard to do it from back here. I have to kind of be zoomed in. A bit less than that. There we go. Oh, too much. Too much. I tell you what, the time lapse of this one's going to be satisfying at the end when it just goes and just shows it all. And fills in. Yeah, I'll probably play the sequel because I liked that first one. Meow, meow, meow. Some proper sleepy lullaby piano going on now. A lullaby, you're just sleep and I stare the wallet, tango and buy pizza for myself. You just have to ask if you want pizza, my little goblin goat thing, whoever you are today. Explosion 90 months. Thank you so much for 90. Beautiful round number. Huge round number. That is craze. Craze. Craze without the Y. Crazy without the Y even. Anyway. Thank you so much for amazing, amazing support over those 90 months, dude. I really do appreciate it. There we go. I think we're getting there. Around the top of Russia. Does anyone know what these little islands are called above Russia? Just mystery little islands. Lost islands. Oh, wait. What are we... Hang on. Where are we going now? Wait. Oh, I have to wrap around. Wrap around. As the current sound is going around on TikTok, if anyone's heard that one. I will do a wrap around. Around that one. Zoom. What's up, Octavia? Hope you're well. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Ah, I thought that was the last one. These little highlights. What are we highlighting here? What is this little island? Is this Japan? Or is that Japan? Or is this Korea? I'm going to study a map. Misanthropic Tabby, been watching a YouTube channel. Happy you can finally watch a live stream. Welcome. I'm glad that you like the channel. Japan, okay. I've been eating a lot of sushi recently. Is sushi like traditionally from Japan, right? Is that Japanese cuisine? It's not great sushi, I'll be honest. It's just very quick and it's cheap. It's like a step up from supermarket sushi. It's like a chain, right? But they deliver it really quickly and it's really affordable. Whereas when you get proper sushi, it's very expensive. Even if you get the simple stuff, like just sushi is expensive from a good place. That's when you want to treat yourself, but when you just want sushi because you want to just like feel healthy a little bit and have some fish and stuff, just get cheap stuff. Get some salmon. Oh, look, doing a little highlight around Blighty. Old Blighty here. Me home. Not at all patriotic, but I guess you'll always have an affinity for the place you're kind of from. Do you know what I mean? There she is. It's a nice old ring of blue there. Oh, a ring of blue for Ireland. Anyone seen Banshees of Inisherin? Wonderful, wonderful movie. Give Colin Farrell his Oscar, although only if it's in the supporting category, and I guess give Brendan Fraser his Oscar for main. Do you know what I mean? Like, can we do that? But then are we also taking away the supporting from Key for, you know, Everything Everywhere All at Once? Maybe we give it to Key in the supporting and we give it to Brendan in the main, but, you know, Colin Farrell, does he deserve it? Probably. Finally, maybe, I don't know. Do awards really matter? No. Does it matter to them and it'd make their day though? Yes. Give it to them all. Can we share it? It's just occurred to me that, I mean, if Colin Farrell's even nominated, and if he'd be nommed, but I don't know who to root for there, honestly. Obviously rooting for Brendan in whatever category he's in. Gotta go with the comeback story. Even though by his own claims, it's always kind of been here, just people haven't been paying attention. Is it a comeback if you've been working away? Do you know what I mean? Dun 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 dun. Scoop scoop. It's like the two sides of me where I get excited and like emotional for people's award wins, and I'm like, oh, good for you, so proud of them and stuff, and then I'm like, but awards don't matter. It doesn't even matter. It's just voted for by a bunch of people, it's fine. But really, what is the worth of anything other than the worth that we ourselves apply to it? And they seem to be applying worth to it, so if it makes them happy, go for it. But this year, like the award stuff that I've seen in the speeches, I just feel like awards in general should work on being more uplifting to people who are coming back or out of the wilderness, or recognizing hard work again and not just always the best work or what they consider to be the best work and the highest range. And you know, it was always certain films were Oscar bait and just, oh, they played this, this and this, and this person had this, this and this wrong with them, and the emotions on portrayal. It's like, do you know what, just give it to someone where it feels good and we can all give ourselves a little wholesome vibe going on. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Should make us feel good. That's all we ever want at the end of the day. As a people, for the most part. Dun, 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 dun. Scooching around. This has got to be the last one. Are we nearly done? Up around the Americas now. Texas. Funnily enough, I was kind of supposed to go to Texas at some point this year. No, last year, sorry. We're in a new year. Oh, he's done the thing where you put the wrong date at the top of your schoolwork because it's a new year and you forgot that it's a new year. It never materialized. Texas. Me just positively vibrating with every fibre of my body to just not do the southern accent the whole time I'm there. Well, howdy, partner. Well, hey. Just doing a different type of southern accent every place I go into. Well, hi there. Well, yeehaw. Can I get me some coffee? You got any of them grits? Do you like me them tater fries? Some folks always sling blade, like all kinds of blade. Ever in my mama? I see my mama in the house. Hey, cowards. Sling blade there with Benny Bob Thornton. Good movie. Do you like them tater fries? I'll put this on YouTube and it'll be like relaxing 3 hours of, woolen painting. And someone's going to use it to drift off and that's going to wake them up. And that brings me joy. And it's these little things that we do to bring ourselves little pleasures in life. Someone will have just really nicely drifted off and then hear a Billy Bob impression for Sling Blade. Beautiful. And there she goes, the world, the earth. Australia looking a bit haggard there, isn't it? Like someone's put them in a filter, pinched their face. The UK looking way too big. In terms of scale, it's probably a dot on that map, isn't it? We are so tiny. Nice. Perfect timing. Oh, it's going to come right at the end of the video as well, isn't it?